Welcome back, and we are now catching up with someone who's not your typical teenager. His entrepreneurial journey began at the tender age of 8 when he successfully sold his paintings. By the time he was 15, he was interning at the stock exchange. Now at the age of 19, he's a seasoned entrepreneur. Meet Shreyaan Daga, the co-founder of edtech startup OLL. Shreyaan has even made an appearance on Shark Tank, secured investments, and is now taking on a mentoring role at the student entrepreneurship initiative Skill Tank. Let's find out more about Daga's entrepreneurial journey, his involvement with CNBC-TV18 Skill Tank.
Jumping straight into the questions, Shreyaan, you started your entrepreneurial journey at just 19. So, tell us a little bit about what inspired you to be an entrepreneur in the first place, what inspired you to start OLL, and how has the journey been so far?
So personally, I've never understood what the school teachers taught me on the blackboard or what was written in the textbook. I was always a backbencher. My interests grew outside of academics to skills like I learned how to code at the age of 10, sold my paintings online, learned how to invest in the stock market, even started my own bank in school and gave loans to my friends. So I have always been the one who prefers practical learning. So at age 15, in 2020, we launched OLL, and that was complete focus on creating practical learning experiences for students.
And, since you're just 19, that is a very interesting, thing to point out over here. Being an entrepreneur and taking up this journey at such a young age can be very challenging, especially when it comes to support from your friends, family. So can you share with us, what is the reaction that your parents had when you shared your decision with them? And what is the kind of support that they have provided along the way?
So I believe that my parents are my biggest investors, not only in terms of in the startup, but also before that, they have been supporting me, helping me grow. So I could convince my parents about starting up. The difficult part was convincing them to drop out of school to continue the startup full time. So there I showed them my results. I showed them my balance sheet and my mark sheet. My mark sheet was failing and my balance sheet was growing. So I took their approval that, we have results, we've generated revenue and profits, and now we're going to grow this. So definitely the results, the numbers proved that, we could really go into this full time.
You've been on Shark Tank, and I'm sure that must have changed things for you. So what has your experience been on the show, and how have things changed after that for you personally and also for OLL, your brand?
We've grown our revenue into 10x. We've even grown our valuation by 10x. So we've definitely grown really at a bigger pace and speed. Today, we're teaching over 20,000 plus kids daily. And in terms of, Shark Tank's impact on our brand presence, today I go in a metro to an airport. Wherever I'm walking, people start recognizing me that ye wohi ladka hai, and that is a very proud moment for my parents as well.
What is Skill Tank all about? How is your association with Skill Tank, and how does Skill Tank, align with OLL's mission and journey?
So Skill Tank's first and most important aim is to find those innocent minds and those big ideas that they're thinking of, and giving those ideas a national platform like I got from Shark Tank. I want to give those ideas inside schools, school students, a national platform to come, showcase, and get funded to actually implement it. So that's the whole concept of Skill Tank. How we are introducing it is we have a network of schools already. So we're making it as a compulsory competition in schools.
Great. Thank you so much for being here on the show. That was very insightful, Shreyaan.
It is time for a short break. On the other side, we have Shweta Jain, Chief Business Development Officer, Diageo India, speaking about what does it take after all to be a walker.